Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So there's a lot of people talking about the Steelers because of our veteran signings for 2025. We signed several players over the age of 30. We're talking Aaron Rodgers, Jalen Ramsey, Darius Slay, Jonnu Smith, and Robert Woods. Plus, we have a few over 30 stars currently on the roster. Is this good for the team? Players are staying in the game longer than ever, and the Steelers are leaning hard into that trend. But is this good for the team? And how does TJ Watt and Cam Hayward, both in their 30s, keep defying expectations? First up, Aaron Rodgers, age 41. Yeah, you heard that right. 41, a four-time MVP, and even at 41, he's still got that laser arm and football IQ. Pittsburgh's betting on him to lead the offense to a deep playoff run, something they haven't done since 2016. Then we've got Jalen Ramsey, 30 years old, coming over in a blockbuster trade with the Dolphins. He's getting a $1.5 million raise to $26.6 million for 2025, and this three-time All-Pro corner is still locking down receivers like nobody's business. Pair him with Darius Slay, 34, another savvy vet who's been a lockdown corner for years, and the Steelers' secondary is looking fierce. Jonnu Smith, also 30, got a one-year, $12 million extension. He's a versatile tight end who can block and catch, adding a new dimension to the offense. And the signing of veteran wide receiver Robert Woods at age 33. Woods got a one-year, $2 million deal. His best years came with the Rams, where he hit 1,000 yards twice, and he's still got that old-school toughness inspired by Hines Ward. He's already talking about bringing a grimy mentality to the room, pushing younger guys like DK Metcalf and Calvin Austin to step up.
As in just early impressions, it seemed like you have a wide receiver group here that has that similar physical attitude that you bring.
Yeah, I would say so. I think from top to bottom, everybody is kind of grimy and just want to get it and do everything possible for this team and for this just roster, and even just for our receiver room. I think you see guys who are wanting to fight for each other and play for each other, and guys are finishing down the field blocking. But yeah, we're going to be physical in our room. We're going to be grimy. We're going to be fighting to the end of the whistle, and just playing with them without the football. I think that's the biggest thing in our room.
Yet $2 million, this is a low-risk, high-reward move. He's not guaranteed a starting spot, but with George Pickens traded, Woods could see more snaps than expected. And let's not forget Cam Hayward. He's 36 and the heart of the defensive line, who's still racking up sacks and tackles like he's in his prime. The NFL's getting older, y'all. Back in the day, hitting 30 was like a death sentence for a player's career. But now, guys are playing into their late 30s and even 40s, thanks to better training, nutrition, and recovery tech. Look at Tom Brady, played till 45 and won a Super Bowl at 43. Aaron Rodgers is chasing that same vibe at 41. For the Steelers, this veteran-heavy approach makes sense. They're not rebuilding, they're reloading for a championship. These over 30 players bring leadership, clutch performance, and a been-there, done-that mentality. Rodgers knows how to win big games. Ramsey and Slay have seen every trick in the book. Cam Hayward's been the soul of this defense forever. But there's a flip side. Older players can mean higher injury risks and bigger contracts. Plus, you've got to balance the roster with young talent to keep the pipeline fresh. Is this all-in strategy sustainable? For the Steelers, it's about winning now, not 5 years from now. For the league, older players are changing the game. They're showing that experience can trump youth in high-stakes moments. But it also raises questions about whether teams are investing enough in developing rookies. If everyone's chasing vets, what happens to the next generation? It's a tightrope, but for Pittsburgh, these signings scream one thing: Super Bowl or bust. Now, let's talk about the man, the myth, the legend. TJ Watt. At 30 years old, this guy is not just playing at an elite level, he's rewriting the record books. In 2024, Watt hit 11.5 sacks, 19 tackles for loss, and led the NFL with 6 forced fumbles. Oh, and he became the second fastest player in NFL history to reach 100 sacks, doing it in just 109 games. Only Reggie White got there quicker. That's Hall of Fame company, folks. TJ Watt is still at the top of his game. First, his work ethic is insane. This is a guy who trains like he's still a rookie trying to make the team. In 2024, he didn't just rack up stats, he changed games. Remember Week 8 against the Giants? 7 tackles, 2 sacks, a forced fumble, and a recovery. Or Week 13 against the Bengals when he strip-sacked Joe Burrow to set up a field goal. Even in a loss to Philly, he had 2 sacks and a forced fumble before rolling his ankle. And guess what? He was back the next week. No problem. That's TJ Watt. Unstoppable. And that's why we need TJ Watt to stay in Pittsburgh. At 30, he's not slowing down. His 91.7 PFF grade in 2024 was the second highest of his career. But here's what makes TJ special. He's not just a stat machine. He's the heart of this defense. He's a leader, a game changer, and a guy who makes everyone around him better. At 30, he's showing that age is just a number when you've got that kind of talent and drive. For the Steelers, it's about what these over 30 players bring to the table. Rodgers' experience could finally get Pittsburgh over the playoff hump. Ramsey and Slay make the secondary a no-fly zone. Jonnu Smith gives the offense flexibility. Cam Hayward, at 36, is still a force with 8 sacks in 2024. And TJ Watt, he's the poster child for defying age. These vets aren't just here to play, they're here to teach. Young guys like Broderick Jones, Joey Porter Jr., and rookie Derek Harmon are learning from the best. That's huge for a team that wants to win now and build for the future. Can these vets get Pittsburgh that 7th ring? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button if you're hyped for 2025, and subscribe for more Steelers content. Until next time, I'm out.